Hello folks, Bill Swift here today to show you our beautiful collection of 2023 Classic Canoes. The Algonquin 16, the Prospector 15, 16, 17, all symmetrical canoes. We're going to go in detail through all of these models with you. And we also have a beautiful set of touring canoes, the Keewaydin 16, 17, and 18.6. Check out separate touring canoe video, but let me take you through the classic canoes right now. Our designer, David Yost, has designed over 200 production boats. All of our current models are David's designs, and he's an absolute genius. What we've done with these Prospectors is we've taken traditional shapes and we've cleaned them up a little bit. We've put a little bit more roundness into the chine area. And David has made the roundness consistent from one end to the other in the canoe. It allows waves to roll underneath the boat with less effect of moving the boat around in wind and waves. There's many reasons why you want a Swift classic canoe like this beautiful Prospector 15. Let me show you the number one reason. These babies are light, they're strong, you can do so much with them, and the weight, if you're carrying it, if you're portaging, just lifting it on and off your vehicle makes such a big difference. The yoke is the last thing we put in the boats, right at the balance point, makes it so easy to carry. So let me flip her down here, and let's go over this beautiful boat. This is a Carbon Fusion Prospector 15. You can see it's got the beautiful Carbon Negra H-weave on the outside. And for 2023, we're doing internal black carbon skid plates. You can also order additional exterior skid plates if you really like to use your boat hard. Now this beautiful boat has a black and gold carbon Kevlar trim on it, the carbon end caps, all cherry interior. You can also get an all black carbon trim if you love that black look. Now, our seats are another big reason why you're going to love our boats. They're very wide frame. We bring them way out to the side of the boat to really give you a lot of room to move around. We angle the front bar forward, so if you're kneeling, it won't dig into the back of your thighs at all. It also has a nice curve to the back of the seat to give you lots of room, as for those of us that have bigger derrieres. Now there's a rib on the inside of the boat that's difficult to see here. We put it wider than where we mount these side pods right here. There's tremendous structural integrity. These seats don't move at all. The rib butts right into the foam core, and it butts right into the gunnel on the top of the boat. Some boats that have seats hanging, they really move and twist with every stroke. This really creates incredible structural integrity. Now the yokes we put in with a metal backing bracket behind it really makes it so strong and lasts for a long time. The Prospector 15 is very popular with couples looking for a very lightweight day paddling, light tripping boat, weekends. I have had some smaller couples that'll get a Prospector 15 to trip up to a week or so at a time with. It's also a really great boat to solo paddle. Now, let me show you another version of this boat. The one right here has our new beautiful stone blue gel coat on it. And this is our aluminum trim finish. The aluminum trim has the ABS end caps on it, very strong. You can go ramming speed into things with them. The aluminum trim is a two-piece system that we fit together, and all the rivets are hidden on the inside here. There's nothing sharp to rub on your knuckles as you're paddling. We make the outer nice round shape, which helps deflect the splash and spray off away from the boat. Now, the aluminum trim comes standard with these aluminum handles put in with stainless steel hardware. The seats are a little bit different. They are curved, they're very wide frame, they're extremely comfortable. We rivet them into the side of the boat on the same ribbing system, so they have the tremendous structural integrity to them. This is a very nice maintenance-free type of trim system. Very popular with our gel coat colors. Stone blue, this one is. We also have a beautiful new moss green, and we can do them in the traditional colors of the red and the forest green. Here is a beautiful Prospector 15 in our Expedition Carbon laminate, which has the black carbon on the outside. This particular customer ordered it with the specialty light blue colored decals. There are different options if you do want a particular color on the outside. Now this one's got the black carbon end caps, the black and gold carbon Kevlar trim, and beautiful cherry interior. So Expedition Carbon is very popular with people for two reasons. Some people love the look of the black carbon, and it's got the beautiful Basalto Negra commingle cloth on the inside. The second reason is that it's a little bit tougher. The cloth is thicker. The basalt is a volcanic rock. It just adds a lot of toughness to the boat. So if you want a carbon boat, you really want a tough finish on it, the Expedition Carbon may be the nice way for you to go. Now let's show you this beautiful Prospector 15. This is actually a combi canoe, a versatile tandem canoe seat, solo seat. There's a real good Swift combi canoe video that you can check out. You can get a detachable yoke for it right at the balance point. So this is the exact same boat as our Prospector 15 Tandem, but it's set up to be very versatile. You can order a Prospector 15 like that where the seats are detachable. You can take the bow seat out. You can take the center seat out. You can take the stern seat out. So you can really set it up in any configuration you want. Let me show you quickly here. This is how quickly I can take this particular seat out of the boat. Now this one also has a carbon footbar with a telescoping rod. This is very popular for people that really like to lean on their paddle when they canoe. When you do lean on the paddle, you push on your feet. It gives you something solid to push your feet against. If you're a tripper, you may be used to having packs there to push on. Day paddlers, some people just love to have a carbon footbar in their boat. This one also has what we call the universal mount package. Now the combi has a bow thwart standard right behind the bow seat, so we can easily put this in on the combi version. If you're getting the standard Prospector 15, there's not a thwart here, but some people have us put a thwart in and the universal mount package. Which Prospector 15 is going to be best for you? Here is a beautiful Prospector 15 with a popular trim option. This is our cherry trim where we do cherry inner gunnels, outer gunnels, and then the cherry decks with the scuppers on them have a beautiful, nice dome shape to them. This is a very smooth, beautiful trim. It's absolutely gorgeous for those that absolutely love the look and feel of a boat with the all wood on it. I grew up at a camp with cedar canvas boats, so I love the look and feel of wood in a boat. Now with this, we do the handles are cherry, the seats are cherry, and let's show you something really cool about this boat, guys. This is a new option for this year. This is what's called the Versa seat, where we change the shape of our side pods. We changed the shape of the seat. We've made it wider here. There's 4 straps going across rather than 3. It's allowed us, with the curve out with these bars right now, to have the curve on both sides. So we still have the curve on the inside where if you're tandem paddling, you can kneel and it won't dig into the back of your thighs. But then now if you're solo paddling the boat and paddling in the traditional manner facing the stern, when you kneel, it doesn't dig into the back of your thighs also. This is going to be really popular. Many folks who currently own a Prospector will ask us, can we put this in? And we can't because the side pods are such a different shape. The best thing to do if you really want this and you currently own a Swift is sell your boat and then order a beautiful new boat like this. Now, let me show you how it works. The new Versa seat was available on the Prospector 15 and 16. The Prospector 15 is such a good fit for this particular seat. So at my size, 6'4", 240 pounds, this is actually a really nice solo boat for me. I can paddle in this boat comfortably. Now, if it's a real windy, wavy day, what I'm going to do is put a little bit of extra weight in that end of the boat. The best type of weight is a nice dog, but there's other things you can put in, a water jug, a pack. So, beautiful boat to solo paddle with the roundness to the chine area, with a tumble home that it has where the side's coming in a little bit, and how far up the side DY has brought the widest point. This boat's got a really good feeling to it as you heel it over in the side. I'd like to paddle a lot solo with one knee under and one leg out in front of me. And you can lean it really pretty far over if you want to, and it brings the stems out of the water a little bit so you can play around with it more. But this Versa seat is bringing incredible comfort if you're solo paddling. So let's show the seat again, Joe. You can see from the back there, when I'm kneeling, when I put my butt down, it's nice and curved. And all other canoe seats, there's a sharp edge there that really digs into the back of your thighs. This creates a position that I can comfortably paddle for hours in. So the Versa seat, you can order on the Prospector 15, Prospector 16 with either the beautiful cherry trim finish or the carbon Kevlar trim. While the Prospector 15 is very popular with compact couples looking for a smaller boat, the Prospector 16 is our best-selling boat. It's very popular with couples, small families looking for a boat that they can load up with a lot more gear. We're going to take you through this one right now. This is an absolutely beautiful Prospector 16 in Kevlar Fusion. It's got the ruby finish. Very beautiful with a two-tone color on the bottom to help hide the scratches. Now this beauty has the cherry outers on it and the all cherry interior. So this is called the carbon Kevlar trim with cherry outers. This version of trim is very popular for those that love the look and feel of the wood but don't want the 8 to 10 pounds that the all cherry adds. This will add 1 to 2 pounds, so it allows you to get a very lightweight finished boat with a beautiful cherry on the outside. So let's go down the boat here, Joe. We've got the carbon end caps on it. We've got the same cherry handles with the stainless steel bolts. The beautiful seats on it. Now again, the Prospector 16 you can order with the Versa seat that I just showed to you. This is the standard seat configuration for those that are primarily getting their canoe as a tandem boat. We have a little bit different shape with the carbon Kevlar trim that allows us to put the nice cherry outer on it with a bit of roundness to it so it helps deflect the splash and spray away from the boat. Now, many people that get the Prospector 16 will get the boat with the Kevlar skid plates on the end of it. It's also available with a bow sliding seat that's adjustable if you're getting people of many different sizes in the boat. Kids love it because they can make the boat narrower, easier to reach over the sides. Now this particular one has what we call our Canada package, which starts with these cascading maple leaves at the back end of the boat on each side. And we're going to roll this over, folks, and show you something really cool. This particular boat has the maple leaf built right into the finish. So if you look at this, this is the ruby cloth right here. This is not a decal that's put on afterwards. Absolutely stunning finish. We sell lots of these in Canada, and we actually have had 2 people from the US order one of these, and we have a very proud couple in Switzerland that has one of these boats also. Prospector 16 with Canada package, absolutely beautiful finish. Check out this very unique Prospector 16. This baby is a black carbon fusion one, and it's got with what we call the Northern Lights metal flake finish. So let's start out with the innards on this boat though. This one also has our real popular carbon tech package, which starts with the black carbon Kevlar trim, the carbon end caps, and then all the interior parts on this boat are carbon. The handles, the seats. And what's really cool about the seats, guys, it's the exact same shape I've been showing you as our cherry seats. So it's got the nice curve to the front of the seat. It's got the nice big wide part in the back, so there's lots of room for us with larger bums. Now, the yoke, the handles, they're made with hollow carbon parts that are super cool. We make them with a 2-piece aluminum cast molds. We build half the yoke in each part. We bring the part together, and we have a way of sealing it all and overlapping the seam. We put a bladder in it, and we run the resin through. It's super strong, super cool looking. We've got a carbon L bracket that we put underneath also, which really just solidifies the package really nicely. So the stern seat as well, it's got a real nice setup, same angle to it. It's got the same ribbing structure I've been describing to you for each seat, so these are super solid in the boat, super secure. The Carbon Tech package is really popular for people that want an absolutely, completely maintenance-free boat. There's no wood on the inside that you periodically need to refinish. And the carbon, you may want to just wipe down every now and then, but it's very maintenance-free. So let's check out the Northern Lights finish on this. Look at this, guys. This is a special metal flake finish that our guys in the shop are so good at. What a cool, cool look. With the shade you see right there, you see how much pop it has, guys, where the sun's hitting it right now. When it's in the shade, it's got a little bit different look to it. Super cool finish that's an option on all Swift canoes. So why is the Prospector 16 our most popular model? It's because of its incredible versatility. This baby right here is actually a Prospector 16 Combi, which we go over in great detail in our Combi canoe video. It just allows you to do so much stuff with the boat. So let me show you this one though. This is a really cool, popular finish for many people. This is a sapphire blue boat, and it's got the black carbon interior skid plates on it. It's got the champagne two-tone bottom on it. And this particular boat has the Basalta Negra commingle on the inside. It's the Expedition Kevlar laminate, the same black and gold carbon Kevlar trim. Now, what's different about the Combis is that there's many other configurations available. This is a detachable yoke, so you can solo this boat right from the balance point of the boat, or you can have 3 people in it. So very, very cool setup. You can get a carbon foot bar for the solo position. You can get a carbon foot bar for the stern position. This boat in the combi version is popular with bigger people that want a boat that they can solo and tandem. The Prospector 16 that David Yost designed for us is actually based on the Chestnut Cruiser Canoe series. It's a little bit sleeker shape in the water. It cuts the water a little bit more efficiently. We add a little bit more roundness and took the hollows out of the end, so it has a bit more acceleration and glide with each stroke than your average Prospector has. People that like day paddling, canoe tripping, absolutely love the shape of the Swift Prospector 16. Here is a beautiful Prospector 17. It is very popular with small to larger size families looking for a lot of versatility, to put a child or two in, a large dog or two, or for couples looking for a boat that they can really load up with a whole bunch of gear. So let's go over this one with you. This has the beautiful emerald green finish on it. It's the Kevlar Fusion laminate. You can see in the sun here in spot, it's got a little bit of a translucent look to it when you get out on a bright day. This particular one is very popular with the cherry interior. This model has the carbon tech package. So it's got the carbon end caps, the carbon handles, carbon bow seats, and the thwart comes standard with it. And on the thwarts, we put the carbon L bracket to stiffen it up more. Here is a popular option on the Prospector 17. This is the kid center seat, which we put right in front of the yoke, and we turn the yoke around backwards, where one or two kids can sit side by side in it and paddle very comfortably. Now this particular seat can be detachable. This one very quickly. You can just pop right out when you want to and take it right out of the boat that quickly. Now you can also get a center seat in what we call the solo position, which is back right about here in front of the stern thwart. If you really want the yoke to continue to be moving in the forward direction, or if you want to be able to solo paddle it for a very big, large paddler. Some people trip 3 adults in a canoe, and they like to have the seat in this particular configuration, so we do specify that when people order the boats. So a Prospector 17, whether you get it with our beautiful cherry interior or the stunning carbon interior finish, the carbon tech package, either version you're going to be stoked with. Here is one of the flagship canoes that we designed for the Algonquin Outfitters rental operation, the Algonquin 16. It's another 16-foot symmetrical canoe that is very popular. It's got a little bit less rocker than the Prospectors. It has about 1 inch at each end rather than 2 inches. Absolutely beautiful shape with the same roundness to the chine area. It doesn't have the tumble home where it pulls in, so that the gunnel's a little bit wider. It's a very popular boat, and David Yost thinks it's the best one he's ever designed for people just entering the sport. It's got tremendous initial stability, excellent overall stability, final stability, but at the same time, it's got a beautiful, sleek waterline shape with no hollows in it. When someone takes a stroke, it really paddles efficiently through the water. For this reason, it is one of the most popular boats still today, 20 years on, in Algonquin Outfitters rental fleet. We tend to sell a lot of them with the carbon Kevlar trim with the cherry interior. And let's go over this one. This particular one is the sapphire blue Kevlar Fusion laminate, and it's got the exterior color match skid plates on it. It's got the nice aluminum trim system we showed you earlier with the ABS end caps, the 2-piece aluminum trim, where the rivets are all put on the inside, so if one of the paddlers runs their hands along here, there's no rivets or sharp edges. It's got the nice outer to deflect the splash and spray off of. So an Algonquin 16 with the Kevlar fusion with this beautiful aluminum trim. If you're just entering the sport, this should be a boat that you should really consider. That was a good rundown of our 4 classic tandem canoes. You may also want to check out the touring tandem canoe video we have and combo canoe video. But let's look at this baby again. Prospector 16, carbon fusion, and this particular one has the really cool Northern Lights package on it. A swift tandem canoe, an absolute joy to paddle, a joy to own, and a boat that you actually can enjoy carrying.